good morning everyone. Just did a little weigh-in. I'm about 190. I'm gonna go out and do a quick, I got a half-hour walk my coach had. I'll keep my fast going for the half hour. See if I can shake out a little more water and get it under 190 and I'll be pretty happy. And yeah, today's Super Bowl Sunday. Anyway, I'm gonna get out there and do my first workout and see how I feel. Still a little weak after that fast day, I'll tell you though. But I'm ready. One thing I kind of figured out is that always after these events, I hold a lot of water in. I just do. I think it's your body like trying to heal up or something. So it holds the water for a while in there. So anyway, that's what I think's going on. I'll be back, little Furly Bee. Papa be back. Papa be back. Good boy. Good boy. Aww. All right. Definitely a little weak today after the fast day, but did manage to go to the bathroom a little bit, so hopefully that drops us down to my target weight of being under 190. And but yeah, I think I got to get some fuel in me because I'm pretty tired this morning. So I think I'm gonna go. You know, that's one of my favorite things to do is eat. It's time to eat. All right, I got a little shake in me with one of my little canned coffees, and God, I feel my mojo back. I was so weak this morning. That was like that fast day on top of the race. Like I say, I do my own weird stuff sometimes, but I'm trying to hold that weight down as tight as I can. But it's like a fine line because I can't get too weak either. You know, otherwise I'm not going to go anywhere up that mountain either. So anyway, I'm going to kind of keep my eating clean today. Maybe a little bit. It's a free day. After the binge day, I usually do a free day, and then and it's Super Bowl, so I might do a little bit of not as clean eating, but mostly clean. I'm probably just gonna eat a lot of whatever, eggs, or like I'm going to meet my buddy Mark for breakfast this morning. That'll be fun because we're gonna we'll catch up a little bit, but we're also gonna talk about Aconcagua and what gear I need and what I might need to rent and that type of stuff, or if I have everything, and just kind of I got to get my stuff together to let them know down there what I'm going to need from them if I need anything. Or they also have some programs you can do where they have porters down there, unlike Denali, and they can do different levels of stuff for you. So I do want to take a look at that too, as a possibility that I'll use. Maybe use some of their services I think kind of to take it easy on my hands, so when it gets up high, I don't want to expose my hands in the cold very much. So I would, that's where I've had trouble with. I think they have an option where they can set up your tents. That's the one I would look at, because that's the one where I've had trouble with my hands. The 2 times I've gotten frostbite is because how long it takes to, bivvy or set up your tent and all that stuff. And when it's really, really cold. Anyway, but that'll be an option I'll kind of look at. I'll talk it over with Mark, and we're gonna kind of brainstorm a little bit on what I might want to do. We're at the park. You like the park, Farley? You like the park? So we were talking. Let's talk a little bit more about. You've been nice enough to do a little research on Aconcagua.
Okay. Well, I just watched that.
Tell me what the options are, because that's it's huge for me that I need the summit. I need the summit.
Well, it's interesting to watch the video. She's going through extra services, and I'm thinking, well, I don't know what that would be. But she starts talking about it, to give yourself the best chance to get to the summit, save your strength for the summit race. They do have the option if you can hire your own porter that will carry your heavy stuff. Well, you got the option of carrying your heavy stuff, so you don't have to carry it up at altitude. Then the other one is they'll actually set up your high altitude camps.
That's like.
So you get into camp, you can just eat and get in the sack.
And rest.
because your body at that altitude is disintegrating.
22,000. I've never been higher than 17.
Yeah.
So that's a lot higher.
It's a lot higher, and so anyway, so I think it's worth looking at. I can't imagine it's horribly
Too expensive. Yeah.
Basically what they have to pay another guy, and they have to feed another guy and transport him. So they're going to have to make some money on it too. But I'll bet the guy isn't making all that.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to look at that. I think the setting up the camp for sure, just because of this, the frostbite thing, I got to keep that under control.
Yeah, but the difference between carrying, if you got to carry 40 pounds, 50 pounds, like what were you carrying, 70 up on Denali? I mean, really?
We're gonna, for parts of it, that's what we're gonna. If I went to the next camp, it was 70. And it's steep.
Yeah.
And it's interesting, but it's, I got to make it. So that's what I got to look at. I could have all this ego and say, I'm going to carry everything.
Right.
And then you don't make it. And then you're like, wow, that was really smart of me.
Yeah, you think about it. Is anybody, you're going to come back, is anybody going to say, well, did you have a porter?
You had a porter, you big wuss, you had a porter. All those guys climbing Everest, they all got the
They all got, exactly.
Yeah, they all got the guys.
And they do a lot of work on altitude conditioning. As they go up, they go down.
It is really high. Yeah. I have to make it. So it's really good food for thought. I definitely think for sure I'm going to do the camp.
Yeah. So I think we should look at that and just make sure if there is.
How high do they carry your stuff from? What does high altitude mean?
I don't know. It doesn't go into that. Yeah. But I suspect, I think they said you can carry as little as you want. I mean, this is your personal helper.
Right.
They're going to carry, if you have your camp gear, you have food, if you could get it down to where you had maybe a 20-pound pack with your survival gear, and your food and water.
Right.
That's the other thing, Bill. If you had somebody to handle that stuff, you could make sure you're drinking enough. But, it sounded to me like even on your Arrowhead thing, you weren't drinking enough water.
Not at night, man.
And most people, when it gets cold, they skip that. And that's when you need it even more. So, I don't know. Let's take a look.
No, I think that's
we want to go
option.
through the gear list, make sure you got plenty of your warm clothes and those over boots.
Yeah. Are you tomorrow evening or anything? Are you?
Yeah.
Because I got to get on this. I leave Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I need to order anything, I have to do it tomorrow.
Yeah, and I don't think you're going to, but we do want to get this all set up. Like tomorrow, we want to, call these people or send an email and go ahead and set that up.
Right.
I mean, if it's stupid expensive, then no, but I bet it's not.
I don't think it is.
Here's the other thing. Why would it be? Because the more people they get up on the top, the better they're going to look.
Oh, yeah.
And you think about it, these guys didn't start this business yesterday.
No, that's one of their big things. Is they get, they're going to work hard to get to the summit. They get a big percentage of their people to the summit.
Yeah. And get somebody to the summit healthily, not just crawling on their hands and knees, bleeding out of all their orifices.
Yeah, I'm like really, really, really in good shape right now, really, really strong, but I have to make sure I make it.
And you got the altitude.
Yeah, stuff I've never been that high.
You've got the gear, and that whole thing with the technical part.
Do they carry, with Summit Day, they got to have the lighter pack. It's got to be between such and such a point, where because we were going to carry that heavy gear up to 17,000 on Denali, but then after that it's light, because you're going for the summit after that.
Yeah, but you still have to have, if you get trapped, in a storm or something, you got to have safety gear. You got to have I don't know, if they carry a sleeping bag and a bivy sack. I don't know.
It's like one of those things, like when I.
You guys know you can take your time.
Awesome.
I'm just dropping this while I'm here.
This is my treat today.
Yours?
Thank you. Mark that in half. Say VIP.
No, I won't put
Throw your weight around.
Aaron, how are you?
Okay.
I'm really sweaty, so
Look at her, that little skinny thing.
So anyway, I think we ought to look at that. Just do whatever.
I
you
knew
have
that
to
was
do.
good that you watched that, because I was thinking there's some options here.
Yeah.
And I remember when I did my double Badwater, I rested less than I did on my quad. All right, that wraps up another day. Not too much longer till tomorrow's gonna be here. I leave here. 1, 2, 3, 4 more days and I leave. Anyway, getting kind of excited. Still tired though. Definitely went down and watched the football game with my family, and definitely a little tired still, for sure. I felt kind of good in the morning, but it, came back on me in the afternoon. So better rest up for these next 4 days before I go to Mount Aconcagua. All right, everybody, have a good night.